Okay, so we have learned the area of rectangles and parallelograms, circles, triangles, and trapezoids. At the top of your paper is the formula for these different shapes. All right, so number one, find the area of the unshaded part of the composite figure. Okay, so I've given you a couple questions to help you out. What shapes do you find an area for? Well, everything over here is a rectangle. What formula do you need? Well, for area of a rectangle, it is base times height. Do you need to add or subtract? Well, you have a couple different options here. Okay, so we want to find the area of the unshaded part of the composite figure. So I need the area of this rectangle and this rectangle. So I can find the area of this larger rectangle and then subtract off the shaded part, or I can find the area of these two rectangles and add them together. Either way will work. So what we know is from here to here is 14, and from here to here is 9. So if I wanted to find the area of this larger rectangle, I would multiply 14 times 9, which would give me 126 for the large rectangle. Then I could find just the area for these two rectangles. Okay, you have a couple different options, but this is 3 feet and this is 3 feet. So together from here to here is 6 feet. And then the height is still 9. So I can multiply 9 times 6 and get 54. And this is the shaded rectangle. So if I take the whole rectangle and subtract off the shaded part, it'll give me the unshaded part. So that's 126 minus the 54. That would give me 72 feet squared for the unshaded part. All right, so that's one way I could work it. When I work it this way, I subtract. Okay, I'm gonna work it again, and I'm gonna show you how we can do it by adding. Okay, so we're gonna find the unshaded part. It's the area of rectangles. I need areas equal to base times height. So I'm finding the area of the unshaded part, which is this rectangle and this rectangle. So what I can do is I can find the area of just this rectangle. So that's going to be 7 times 9. 7 times 9 is 63. Then I can find the area of this part. Well, if this is 9 feet tall, this is 9 feet tall. If all of this is 14, but this part is 7, this part is 3, and this part is 3, I can subtract this from here to get this. So it's 14 feet all the way across. So we have 3 feet plus 3 feet plus 7 feet from here to here. Okay, so that is 13 feet. So I can multiply, so I can take this 13 feet and subtract it from the 14, and that leaves me with 1 foot right here. So to get the area of this rectangle, that's 9 times 1, which is 9. Doing it this way, I'm going to add my 63 and my 9 and get 72 feet squared. So both ways give you 72 feet squared. Whether you want to find the big rectangle and subtract off the shaded part, you get 72, or if you just want to find each rectangle individually and add it together, you get 72. All right, so that's how you work example 1. Okay. Problem 2 and 3 are the exact same kind of problem. You're going to find the unshaded part of the rectangles. They just have different numbers. So do the same steps that I just did and work 2 and 3 on your own.